Ayy, we back again, so it's time to ring the alarm. Just be truthful with yourself, you know you ain't messing with form. Ayy, making every quarterback look like they got an arm. And the defense got it covered like State Farm. Ayy, thought he had the power, no. Beat him by a 50 piece. Use a skill, watch him eat. That's another picky D. Doing everybody bad. Boy, you getting victimized. And no, them ain't no juke moves. You just getting stigmatized. The game ain't even started yet, but you already shook. Mad Liberian, now watch him throw a book. Cap it like new era, boy, you trippin', what he thought he on. Big dog status, you a pup, sorry doggy bone. Ayy, we back again, so it's time to ring the alarm. Just be truthful with yourself, you know you ain't messing with form. Ayy, making every quarterback look like they got an arm. And the defense got it covered like State Farm. Ayy, we back again, so it's time to ring the alarm.
What's happening, doggy? So look, just so y'all know, we are doing another Madden tournament, Mutt Tourney, on Saturday. I can't do it Sunday. I'm gonna be out of town for my daughter's cheer competition. So we're gonna do it on Saturday. I'm gonna start my stream on Twitch at 2 p.m. Eastern. Tourney starts at 3 p.m. Eastern. Don't put your name in the comments or gamer tag if you're not gonna be there. Too many of y'all put your name down and never showed up, bro. Don't waste time. Don't waste the competitors who trying to get to this million coins or what have you. If you can't show up, take your stinking ass home somewhere, man. And just don't show up. But don't put your name down and just waste time. So make sure you sub, like. I got a banger for y'all on the road to 25K. I can't get there without y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking and enjoy this hell game. What's happening, Doggy Bone? We back, and if you check right there, we playing against Mike Skim 23, aka Skimbo, aka one of the GOATs. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a top 3 player ever in the game. I've been telling y'all, like, I've been wanting to play him in Problem. You know what I'm saying? Especially Problem, but I've been wanting to play. We got matched up today. I didn't know he was streaming because I really don't be keeping tabs unless I'm in there. But yeah, and it was a hell of a game, bro. So I hope you guys enjoy this boy. I don't want to hear no talk about who y'all want me to play, because outside of competitive YouTubers, the Civils, K-Max, you can put Throne in there if you want to, is not a YouTuber, an actual YouTuber who is playing as much comp as I am. You can't name one who didn't play nowhere near the amount of good players I have. And if niggas have, they be getting smoked and not uploading. You know what I'm saying? So let's just keep it a stat. Y'all niggas, hey, go play my dog Fairy Dust, man. Fairy Dust cold. Nah, I don't want to hear it, man. Don't ask me to play no damn body until you request that nigga step out there and get some smoke. Come on off the porch and go play some Sminoak. But yeah, so we got matched up with Skim. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't want to play. Like, I've been wanting to play him, but I didn't want to play him today. I had so much going on, bro. I'm like, I don't know why I hopped into a Madden game. I don't know why. I kind of mistakenly hopped into a game. You know how you like be chilling and like just for whatever damn reason you hit search. That's what happened. And his name popped up. I'm like, yo, what the fluff, bro? I'm like, fluff it. This is one of the games I wanted, so let's get to it. Everybody knows Skim, originator. That damn train love to come when I'm recording. But when I'm finna talk too, doggy. But yeah, everybody knows Skim is the originator of the bunch. A lot of y'all weirdos get upset when I say shit like that. Oh, you gonna say he did it? You gonna say he the bunch originator? Yes. Boy, don't nobody care about your cousin Christopher. That should have been a pick right there to keep it a buck. But yeah, don't nobody give no cares about your cousin Christopher, who work at Mako, who been running bunch. You know what I'm saying? Tell him to shut up and fix my car. Mako fix cars, right? Damn, I really hope Mako fix cars, man. Or give me some paint. They do one of them. But yeah, so right here, he threw me, keep it a buck, he threw me a book. We play good defense, and he throws me another book. Now I got the mid read on the field because the mid read picks up the crosser and matches the crosser. It matched the crosser late last time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bump it with my user, kind of push it to the outside, and give Peppers more time to get back there, and he'll do a better job matching. So that's why I bump him like that. Then I go user the wheel route, and then I drop down to the angle route because verticals with that angle route. Yeah, like verticals with that angle route is kind of OP. I don't know what happened. My shit just randomly crashed. But yeah, so I'm trying to take away the vertical wheel routes because them things is dumb OD. Right there, he goes wheel route. We match that. I do have the mid zone KO on him. So we playing good defense. Get him to a 4th and 10. We make the tackles and we get a turnover. Clutch. You know how hard it is, bro, to stop somebody on their first drive of the game? You know how damn near impossible it is to get a stop on Skim in general. So to get a stop on his first drive, that was huge. You know what I'm saying? Now, and this is a part you really don't hear people talking about, and it's different when you're watching somebody play and then you actually get smoked with them. That nigga defense is cold, bro. Like his defense is good. Like he was making hell of adjustments and everything, knowing when to send pressure, when to drop coverage. He had a different way of getting pressure with Dollar that I hadn't seen, and I literally end up stealing that from him in this gameplay. So right here, we run a couple QB draws. Now I want to see what he does. So right here, that was the first thing I noticed, and I don't know if it was true or not, but when he motions him across, watch this safety. It looked like he was finna go, and then he like rebase aligned or man aligned. So I'm like, okay, so this is some type of man shell when I seen that up top. But I'm like, it's not going to be just base man coverage still. So then I notice he mans up my slot guy. I throw a dot, and then I'm like, damn, he got man KOs everywhere too. So I'm like, all right, so this is probably like a spinner shell. You know what I'm saying? And then he's probably cross-manning. And this guy's going to be manned up sometimes. He'll be flatted out sometimes. It's up to me to kind of figure it out as we hit the slant route. So I'm like, all right, I need to figure out, you know what I'm saying, where he's going to be manned up, when he's going to be zoning. I know it's going to be a lot of cross man going on. Cross man is kind of tough to figure out. We hit him with the QB draw, and then we fumble. Piss me off because I'm on conservative. I'm always on conservative. I never fumble. And this is the part that pisses me off about the fumble. If you look, I go for a slide right here. You see how he was about to slide? But he got, like, the slide animation got canceled. I got double tackled, and he ends up fumbling the ball. So the turnover that I just got goes for naught. You know what I'm saying? Automatically cooked. And I was pissed off because you need like to create points off turnovers. He motions them over. If he doesn't motion hike, is normally a corner route on that side of the field. This time it was a C route. We play it well. You know what I'm saying? And it's an overthrow. We do got our zone KOs on the outside. Right here, he motions out. I have to pay attention to. I forgot the deep route with the corner route and the verticals, because both those setups could be the same. If you motion out that vertical route, you can quick throw that wheel. So I gotta watch out for both of them because I know, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna hit that joint a lot. But like I was saying, yeah, like Skim is one of the GOAT of bunch as we get the knockout right there. Every year, y'all, this is facts. When people wait for Skim to figure out what they gonna run on bunch, he be coming out with all the bombs and etc. So he kind of sets the meta for a bunch right there. We play really good defense. My dog Mad Max come around, get the sack, and we hold him to a field goal. And that was clutch because, I mean, honestly, when you playing against high level comp, field goals are as good as stops, to be honest. And especially earlier in the game, if you can hold the threes and then you can try to come out here and get sevens. Right here we gonna block the blitz and then see what we get. You know what I'm saying? Right there, boom, we hit the drag. We in front of him. I'm going to try to wide catch it away from him every time to prevent him getting that catch through the body pick that you get a lot of times on drags. Because Bo's in front, but if you don't wide catch and kind of come downward, you know what I'm saying, to catch the ball, you get that. So right here, excuse me, why? I smoke screen him, and then I hit him with the cross. Just a smoke screen, just to see who he was cross-manning on him. See who was there. Because he sometimes he would cloud and cross-man. Sometimes he would just man him straight up. That drive, I'm like, okay, now we're going to go to here to see where he goes. He's manned up again. I try to throw it to the new cook. He doesn't get there. So this drive, he's manning him straight up. This is what I start stealing from him. He comes on the edge, and then he'll, like, run down on the guy who's supposed to be blocking right there as we hit him with the C route and we score. He'll run down and engage the lineman, and the guy will loop around in free. You know what I'm saying? Because I was doing a good job of picking up his blitz. So for him to get pressure, I noticed he started doing that. And I'm like, damn, you don't see anybody do that because it makes it a lot harder on your user to get back. You know what I'm saying? But that was one of his ways to get pressure, it looked like, when I was doing a good job of blocking the blitz. So 7-3, he motions green out. I'm doing a lot of coverage, a lot of adjusting. I'm not trying to send a pressure a ton. Because I told y'all before, bro, I genuinely feel like Bunch is one of the harder offenses to, like, get pressure against. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the harder ones right there. I thought we would get the KO from Woolen, but again, we don't. And I'm not too mad at that. Like, I feel like if you get there late, you shouldn't get a KO. But the range on KOs with zone aren't as good as man. You can have 3-4 yards of separation. When you catch that ball, they get that nasty little musty ass warp animation where they wrap you up, knock the ball loose, and you stuck there just looking dumb. I'm keeping a mid read on the field just for the crosser, and then I have to manually try to run with the with that corner route. But with the high ball, even if you're on him, he creates so much separation with the high ball. So right here he goes counter, which is was a good call because I'm literally at that point I was sending 3. You know what I'm saying? Right here we gonna send the guys to him. I kept having issues with that. Like I would be trying to hover. I don't know if I got stick drift or something, but it kept pulling me out like of the hover. And that shit was having me tight because I couldn't get the pressure I wanted. So right here again, this is his. I think this is his like his goal line joint. And I know in this split flex, I'm trying to see who he has out wide. I think it's a tight end out there out wide. So I'm like, I need to be aware of that. You know what I'm saying? He might try to throw a high ball if he has red zone threat. You know what I'm saying? Checking abilities and everything. I know he's trying to, like, kill the clock a little bit, and he ends up scoring. Going up 10-7. I don't want to force nothing, though. I ain't trying to force Nathan because I get ball at half. So it's pointless for me to personally force anything when I get the rock. If there's some openings and, you know what I'm saying, some wide open reads come, I'm going to take those. And if I can get 3 or if I can get a shot, a one-on-one shot, which I was very much looking to take with Pitts because, I mean, he a brand new card. So I need to see to what extent can he get dirty for me. You feed me? Again, right there I could have took the shot, but, like, Travarius Ward was, like, right on him. So even if I would have got the ball over top, he would have knocked it out with the knockout. Like, knockout rates on deep balls is like 98.9. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have at least 5 steps on me. So right here, we go ahead, we throw the corner route. Man, KO. Knock that shit loose. You know what I'm saying? But I need to take these shots. You know what I'm saying? Especially some of the one-on-ones when I do get some separation because just to keep it a buck with you, the defense overall had me kind of confused. You know what I'm saying? Especially with him kind of mixing up when he's sending pressure. You know what I'm saying? Even he would even send the pressure from that look where the guys are backed up right here. I try to throw it over top, but he does a really good job of staying hip to hip, kind of impeding my progress for real with Gronk. But you know they don't really call a pass interference this year. So it's 11 seconds. I'm gonna just take some shots. If he sends pressure, I'm gonna take I'm gonna take the sack because I don't want to have to force. Like say he sends pressure and I try to force it in this area, like only 15 yards up the field. That's an easy pick ED and either a return for 6 as we get to stop it. You see what I'm talking about as the knockout just knocks it right out, and he can get 3. If I take these long shots and I don't and it gets picked or knocked down, I can make the tackle and we still good. You know what I'm saying? I want to take calculated shots at the end of the day. It's 5 seconds. I know he's going to send pressure, so I don't get off a deep ball. I'm not going to force it. If he does, I'll take the sack and we'll just move on to the next play. Because just like what I was saying right there, say if you send pressure and I just try to force something before the routes have developed off the field, it's just too easy of a pick. You know what I'm saying? Then he take it back or he get a free 3 and now it makes it a 13-7. Like it kind of changes the whole dynamic of how I'm trying to play this game. And I don't really want to make too many mistakes and fluff around and get blued out. So right here again, we go back to the QB draw. They hold them blocks, we to the crib though. Hold them blocks and we to the cribbo. Again, the QB draw is just a way to keep my opponent off balance, so they got to pinch their line, make it a little bit harder for them to send pressure and a lot easier for me to pick it up. So again, right here, go ahead and hit my drag. That drag is getting open. It's unbumpable in the position that he is in. Right here, motion it across. I'm going to go right back to trying to get my dot on. I should have went to the QB draw to keep it a buck. I wish I would have ran it more in the second half. But right here, that's what I was talking about. I don't feel like that should have been a pick. But I think the ball was led a little bit too much, so we end up throwing a pick right there. I was pissed off, you know what I'm saying? Because now I need to try to get another stop. And you see what I mean? I knock it out, but I'm running stride for stride with Carmichael. But once he highballs it, that separation be crazy. I thought we would knock that out, but I mean it's not a deep zone there. I don't have a flat zone on Bo either. So we get it to the 3rd and 2, and I just need to get a little macaroni and cheese. So I do what he did. You know what I'm saying? I do what I saw him do earlier. If you notice, I'm like, yo, fluff this. I'm finna try it because I'm not getting good pressure the way I normally blitz. So I'm like, yo, I'm going to crash my user in the 78 and see if it'll get Sap to loop around because I noticed he did that to me a couple times. And that shit it was crazy. I would laugh in my ass off when it happened because it actually worked. So right here, I don't know. I think he might have ID'd with Mahomes, and he kind of glitched out, and you can't hike the ball with Mahomes when shit like that happen. I don't know if that is what happened, but I'm taking that delay. And then look at this shit, bro. I'm trying to just hover. And like, I don't know if it probably was stick drift, but I ended up just running off sides on the 4th and 16. Because I liked my adjustments right there. On the 4th and 16, I'm sending the crib. He's going to have a few seconds to find the open read. I knew his primary read was going to be Carmichael. So that's what I was kind of playing for. We end up manning up Valdez-Scantling right there. And even with the stick drift, bro, I can't get back in time. But luckily for me, I outside third it. He didn't throw the ball late enough. So I outside third. He runs the corner route. He throws it while my third is still only like 4 yards off the ball. If he waits a little bit longer until that third completely clears, that'll be an easy dot. You know what I'm saying? But he threw it a bit earlier, and Woolen was able to make his way back to the ball, and they gave him the long ass animation where this nigga just like Michael Jackson teeter-tottering on the baseline. Gave us time. Again, I keep it a buck. I don't feel like those should be. This nigga fumbled again. I should have fumbled that. That's an enforcer hit stick. But yeah, I don't think those should be knockouts because I've created so much separation. I've already completed the catch. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like knockouts should jar those loose. But we get another stop. That's our third stop of the game, bro. If I can figure shit out on offense, I would have been cooking crazy. But again, I should have hit that. I should have hit the flat route early. I kind of was waiting for the corner route to develop. I could have threw the corner route and just I caught it away from the ball. But at this point, I'm being like hella careful. So right here, I'm going to go to the C route. The C route been good for me in money time. I know for a fact, because I've been killing with drags, this is what I'm thinking. I'm killing with the drags. It's a 4th and 3. He probably know the drag coming. So I'm expecting this dude to be hard flatted. And if he's hard flatted, manned over the top, I still could be able to beat him on the C route. My check down is Bolitnikov coming across the middle. I know his user is going to go to take away this post because the post been killing all day. He's just been taking it away with his user. So that was my whole process of thinking. And the C route does end up cooking over top. We get the completion, get the first down. At the least, I'll be able to tie this game up. In the red zone, I'm expecting this dude to like stay flatted, to be honest with you. So I go Y curl just to see if he's gonna be manned up, and he isn't, but he has a manned up there. And I missed this slant route. Crucial mistake, bro. Nasty crucial mistake. So I'm expecting a flat here. He's running with the with this slant route. I'm expecting him to run with it through its entirety because this is already covered. This is bracketed. My corner route, you know I don't like throwing corner routes inside the 20. So everything essentially is bad. And then he gets a free rusher. He bailed off of it, and it was just too late. I try to go back to it, but of course, he's not going to make that same mistake twice. I don't like that route combo with the slant post because you low-key can cover both of those with your user. You know what I'm saying? I low-key should have put Bo on the corner route and see if that and try to clear that middle out for that post route. So now it's 3rd and 10. I go verticals because verticals has worked for me well. Then I'm gonna go with the C route. But you know what I'm saying, he ends up bracketing and covered in that way. I low-key wanted to throw that C route so bad. The fact he shed it and it was a secure and a post up, he was getting double teamed and still shed it was crazy. I wanted to throw that C route, but I just couldn't risk throwing a pick. You know what I'm saying? Because the C route got separation late. So when I threw it, it was going to have to be towards the back of the end zone. And it was either going to get knocked out or he would have got there with Harrison and been able to pick it. I was just too nervous to throw it, bro. Because I didn't want to shoot myself in the foot and throw the game away in that situation. So, because I'm like, yo, I've been playing good defense. He only got 10 points. You know what I'm saying? And we in the 4th quarter. Right there is why I kind of want to get a taller user. It was a good free for him. But I feel like, especially on this drive, if I had a taller user, I probably would have got to some of these plays. So he goes split offset. I'm going to go man up Carmichael. And then I'm kind of knowing that the run is going to come. On my user side, I'm going a seam route in case he does have a dot out of here, which I'm sure he does. The solo receiver side, I'm going to pick up that wheel route from Henry if he does run one. So that's what I was thinking. And then right here, I'm like, yo, if he does pick up this first down, I'm not burning the timeout. I'm going to let him kill clock on first down. So I'm not going to burn the TO here. After this play, I'll burn the TO. Because that'll allow me to get him to a 3 and out. If I burn it on that first one, I can shoot myself in the foot. Because I got enough time to where I don't have to. You know, if that makes sense. So I burn my TO here. You know what I'm saying? and now I can get him to a 3-and-out, force a field goal, get the ball back with an opportunity to make something happen. And if he goes to the air, that's even better for me. Again, we play really good defense. I don't know what happened to Peppers. Thank you, Mad Max. I want to say I think I might have had zone drops, which canceled my match principles. So I think that's why he didn't match there. So this time I'm going to man him up. I see him motion across. He doesn't motion hike. That lets me know it's a corner route or a C route on that left side. So I make a beeline to there. I'm right there, and I just don't animate, bro. Like that, I think that's why I want to get a taller user. I'm thinking about Isaiah Simmons as my user, because I think he'll get better animations than Bo will. Bo's been great for me, but this game for sure showed me that I need a taller user. So now we hold them to 3. Now, you know what I'm saying? I can't really say shit if I lose this game. Fluff all the picks, everything else. If I got the chance to get a bread drive, it's all on me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, cause this was one of the games. It's certain people I've played this year where I'm like, yo, I really could play this Madden shit. Right there, I had a step, but I don't know. If it looked like I had a step and I had to take the shot. But like I was saying, there's a couple people I played this year. Skim is one. D. Croft. Mills, like certain people I've played this year where it was just a gauge for me to see where I was at. You know what I'm saying? After playing Mills, I realized I got to get my blitz pickup right. You know what I'm saying? And then when I played D. Croft last week, that was a indictment. Like, yo, I've been doing my thing. Like, it's just certain people you play at a certain level. If you can compete, and I've, you know what I'm saying, elevated every time I've played these individuals. So for me to be in a low-key hell game with Skim, this pissed me off. Because I look how many steps I took, bro, and then the knockout reaches out. Like, that's a first down, bro. But, yeah, for me to be able to compete with them people, you know what I'm saying, it made me feel like, yo, I'm growing, bro, on this Madden. Hold on, let me pause it real quick. Shut up. Don't say shit about no MCS or none of that. These is head-to-head games, bro. I don't want to do MCS. I don't want to do none of that. Got too much going on in my life. So before y'all go ahead and get up in the comments with all that, do me a favor and shut your mouth. I appreciate it. All right, so right here, I'm looking for Gronk, to be honest with you. I'm looking for Big Gronk. And he gets bumped when he was about to get open, and I lose the game. Now, let me take you guys back before y'all get in my damn comments. I put Y on the street just to clear out zone for this post coming up underneath, if I get time. So I'm not, like, once I hiked the ball, because I know why I ended up getting open, but it's because it was just an EA thing. His zone, his man who was manned up here gets bumped and glitches out. He's been bagged all day. So he's just a clear out route. So you notice when he bumps into him, he comes to a full stop. Like, he's completely bracketed, bro. So when I see this, I'm like, okay, he's not open. He's rolling coverage here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not looking here. I look away from here. My eyes should not. If you see this look, your eyes shouldn't even be on the left side of the field no more. So I revert my eyes as I should to Gronk. Now look at Gronk. He lights up. He's about to create the separation. I'm a free form it out here and then possession catch it. What happens? Gronk runs into him. He bumps, because you know bumping is crazy this year. And you know what I'm saying? It get it incomplete. Yeah, he's ass cheeks open. But he shouldn't have been. You know what I'm saying? And when I looked, he wasn't. So I moved on to my next read. And yeah, that ended up costing me the game. I ended up losing. I didn't even realize he was open till they tagged me in a group chat. And then I went into Skimbo stream, and he was kind of saying the same thing I was. Like, he wasn't even a read. He was just a clear out. And because they bumped, he got wide open. But initially, that was my 1-2 read. That was covered. So I moved on to the right side of the field. And I seen Gronk about to create separation. You know what I'm saying? I rock out with those reads all day. He just so happened to bump and get the wide the hell open. But I had already loaded up for Gronk because I seen the separation before that. But yeah, man, it was a great game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Skim. Appreciate y'all for rocking, and I'll get at y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.